Good evening, everyone. SKIBBZ here, and today, well, or tonight, I don't know, but I have a walk cycle tutorial that I would like to share with you guys. I did a straw poll, and we'll say it got a whopping 3 likes, I think, or 3 upvotes. Yes, 3 upvotes, and well, that is some exciting news. Okay, so if you're not familiar with the recent walk cycle video I just uploaded, here it is right here, and yeah, it's very short, I know, but you can kind of see how it just, I don't know. And I put a little straw poll saying if you guys wanted me to make a walk cycle, and I was like, and a couple of you guys were like, yeah, sure, okay, yeah, do it. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'll do it. So yeah, let's get started here. I'm just gonna keep this Steve here as reference because I can't remember this at all. So import your Steve here. I'm using tempo 24 because ever since I came back to Mine-Imator, I forgot about the tempo change. So now I'm stuck using, or used to using 24, like a default user. Perfect. Alright, so the way I like to start this here is we're gonna put your leg here. Alright, you always want to keep your legs preferably on a pixel so you can remember that pixel spot. So let's stretch them out just a tiny bit. Doesn't have to be exact, but you basically just want them on a pixel. And then this leg right here bends, and then kind of bends a little bit like that. Make sure his feet are always kind of in the ground just a tiny bit. So like that, you know. I don't know, so yeah, we got our pose here. Don't worry about the upper body just yet. Just work on the legs. That's the important feature about a walk cycle. Actually, the upper body is pretty important, but we'll work on the legs right now. So then I like to go about 2 or 3, yeah, 3 spaces out. So then for the next one, his leg likes to stretch out as pretty much as far as he can back, but have a tiny bit of a bend. Okay. Same for the other leg. Well, not the same, just kidding. Then we bend it. Doesn't have to be flat, but you need to extend it out and make it flat like that. And then move the position here. See, it's very important you move the human and not make a folder with him just, you know, just doing that, because that would just look, it works, but you don't get the right kind of movement out of it. So it's good not to be lazy. Okay, as much as a lazy person I am, I gotta make it look pretty for you guys. Okay, so with this point here, you want this point to be in the same as this one. See how those are not in the same? If you want to raise it up a little bit, put it in the same spot. So see there, now it's in the same spot. So now it looks like it's actually taking a step instead of him sliding. Okay, remember that. That's very important. Ah, God. Okay, but that leg, wait, hold on. Yeah, okay. I don't think I really animated this leg, but this leg kind of in the same as well. So like here needs to be in that same spot. So obviously it's not. We scoot that forward. It doesn't matter if it's in the floor at this point. You just want it so it looks like it's actually bending down. Okay. See how it works like that? That stays in the same spot. That'll help you a lot when doing any form of animation. Okay, so the next one is pretty much the easiest one to remember. You just want this one just straight up like that. So boom. Make sure it's a little tiny bit in the ground. Doesn't have to be, but if you want it to be, just make sure it looks good. Advice right there. Very horrible advice. So yeah, you want that right there. So let's scoot you back right there. So yeah. See, now he's actually taking a step and not sliding. Like if I were to animate the other way, it would not work. It's a lot faster to do, but it doesn't look as good. So yeah, you can kind of see how it's starting to actually look like he's bending down and all that crap. So yeah, I can't remember this cycle for crap, so sorry about that. That's why I have this reference here. And then this leg likes to go up here, kind of like that, so just kind of like that. Okay, I'm not the best at tutorials, guys, I'm sorry, but next one, this leg goes out like that. You can add a little bend to it if you like. I don't think it really matters. I'm not sure. This leg goes out, have a bend, and then make sure you always want this front point to be like the anchor point, I guess. Yeah. Just move that right there. Make sure you're in the ground a little bit. It just adds, I don't know what it adds, but it just looks better. So yeah, see, now he's actually taking a step, and he's got a little bobbing or goes up and down as well. And this is a very, very short walk cycle, so you can loop it and it'll still work fine. And also, it's really, once actually I remember it, which I don't for crap, you can it'll be very beneficial to you, I guarantee it. Okay, so then this next one, he kind of extends out even more, bend that just a little bit more. This leg is now straight, but you point it outwards, so now you want this leg here to still be the anchor point. So let's put him down. So yeah, see, you want it right there. Just kind of make it, work. But you don't want this to be like in the ground, which can happen. But yeah, you can see how it's working now, right? Yeah, cool. This leg here, again, it bends. So like this, and it bends. Boop. Lift that up. Scooch it over. Make sure it's intertwined with this spot right here. Drag it over there. Oh, I messed up. Okay, so lift that leg up and then do that. Okay. So boom. Now we raise that, raise it down. Wait, that don't work. No, we bring it down. Raise it down. Yeah, sorry about my voice. It's kind of 3 a.m. We do that right there. And yeah, there we go. We bring this leg. This leg kind of follows, if I'm correct. Yeah, it kind of still lingers in the back a little bit. Yeah, it's still lingering there in the back. And then we bring this. Now this is the easy part. Just bring it back to normal. Raise it up a little bit. Yeah, well, once you understand the basics of this, you can pretty much do this walk cycle in probably 10 minutes. Oh wait, did I get that exact? I'm very close, but yeah. So now he's taking a step. Add this. This leg does that. Okay. Then the last frame here. That leg goes out, bends a little bit. This leg goes out, bends out like that. And just about done here. Sink that in just a tiny bit. Bring it over. Make sure it's right at this point right here. You always want the front part of your elephant trunks to be the anchor point, so it's like locked there, I guess. I don't know. I'm bad at explaining stuff. And then once you're done, there you go. Look at that. And then if we were to loop the legs or body, I guess, I'll teach you how to loop. Actually, yeah, I'll teach you to loop this once once we get done with this. So now we work on the upper body half. I could do it one or two ways. I can do linear like I did in something that I'm working on, but that's I can't remember how to do that, so I'm just gonna do it like this. So this one's very easy. You can just bend it or however the heck you want them to walk. I don't know how you want them to walk, but I usually just bend them down just a tiny bit, just like that. Maybe mess with this down, and then I bring this to -10. Okay, so you want from up here, you want him to be, you always want, whenever the leg's out this far, you want him to be looking that way, I guess. And then since this animation loop is, what is that, 8? Yeah, 8 frames. I might sound like a retard. Yeah, 8. You want it to be right here, because whenever we loop this, it's gonna be it'll loop, but basically whenever the leg's extending out the farthest, you want him to rotate. So right here we're gonna have, if I can see that, +10, and then you could put a transition on here. The transition I would prefer to use for this would be, if you scroll down here a little bit, you go to ease in, ease out sign. Okay, so now it's got that little smooth thing here. Okay, and relatively the upper body is really easy to do. For the arms, well, this arm is out the farthest. You can have it as far as you want. It could be like that if you want, I don't know, but we're gonna make it reasonably logical here. So you want it just kind of bending out just like that, and right here it's farthest point back. And I guess you kind of want to keep these arms kind of in the same face direction. So back here we're on the body, same spot of the body, but you want this one to be practically like that, I guess. And yeah, you just apply the same transition or whatever transition would probably look better to you. I haven't really experimented with the arms or upper body yet, so if you find a better one, props to you, buddy. Or yeah, buddy. So yeah, this arm, obviously it's back as far as it can, little bent, and then whenever it's at this point, you keep it face the same direction, bring it out like that, maybe tuck it in a little more, and then bend it, scoot that back. I don't know how I did that, and then give it the transition, and yeah, we're just about done here. Now the head's really easy to do. You basically just want him looking at the same direction. So if he's looking obviously this way, we're gonna have him stay like this. So you just want him looking at the camera at all times whenever you're doing this. So just keep your camera in front of your Steve or whoever the heck you're animating with, and make sure he's always looking at the camera. And then if you want to get fancy, you can start moving his head around as he's looking around for more better movements. And then there we go. Let me hide this guy, and then let's teach you about how to loop. So basically you want to select all your keyframes that you animated with. Okay, it's very easy to do. Select that, go to your next frame, which would be 3 spaces out, I guess. No, 2 spaces, and then your keyframe here. So you want them to all be lined up, like evenly spaced. So this part's very easy. You just if your walk cycle is loopable, you just want this point to be the next point for the animation, the loop. So let's drag them about right there. Hopefully I got that right. Nope, I can never get that right. But you want this point to be the same as this one. Make sure you still have all these selected, or else you will cry. I guarantee it. So yeah, you just want to keep this point at the same spot. Drag it about right there. You don't have to raise it up a little bit. Kind of shifts over a little bit. So alright, then once you're done, it should loop. And I failed so bad right there. Oh my god. Oh, this is so embarrassing. Well, overall, if you manage to get it right, I obviously failed here. I'm not a perfectionist, but I taught you the basics on how to make this walk cycle, okay? And I've never really been able to make walk cycles ever, so this is pretty much relatively new to me, but I feel like I should at least tutor a little bit. Yeah, if you can adjust it to make the walk cycle loopable enough, I think it's the distance that he moves. I might have to just do this, which will probably look really strange. Yeah, you can see how he just kind of slides there. It's just like whoop, whoop, but it looks better. So yeah, sorry I couldn't make it loopable, but this one I'm pretty sure it's loopable because this is the one I used in that video. So if we copy all this one, copy that, drag it right here, over there, just kidding. Do the same thing I said, boom, come here. Oh, I don't like the axis. Oh look, I got that right. There you go, you kind of see how it actually blends in. I don't know how I did that right, but yeah. Yeah, that's what it should look like in the end. I'll put a download for this walk cycle in the tutorial if you're too lazy to make your own, because I know there's people out there. Yeah, I hope this helped you guys with trying to make your animation walk cycles look a lot better. I'm not the best at making tutorials. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not very good at explaining things, but I can just show you. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess I can share an update. I will not be posting a lot of animations for some time. I don't know. I've been caught up with other things recently, and I want to try to get with those. I don't want to say much because I probably won't end up doing them, so I'm not gonna really say anything. Yeah, if you have any questions on how to do this walk cycle or any questions in general, feel free to put them down in the comments, and I'll answer them to the best of my extent. Yeah, well, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a good day, and Happy New Year to all you guys. Yeah. See ya.